Hi, I'm Suzanne Davis, an online ESL writing tutor. And today I have a writing challenge on creating an English vocabulary mind map. So why are we creating an English vocabulary mind map as a writing challenge? Well, it does involve writing. You are writing your own definition of a word, you're writing examples, and you're writing other words all connected to your vocabulary word. But even more important is that when you learn new English vocabulary and you start using these words in your essays and in your papers, it makes your writing more interesting to read. So you want to be learning new words all the time and putting them into your writing. And a great place to start is with the academic word list. And you'll find a link to this list in the video description. But this is a collection of the 570 most common academic words in English. It was created by Dr. Averil Coxhead, and there's many resources and strategies that you can find for studying this online. I've written about some of them in a blog post called 5 Unique Ways to Increase Your Academic Vocabulary and Elevate Your Academic Essays. You'll find a link to this post in the video description. But today we're only focusing on creating an English vocabulary mind map. So you begin creating a vocabulary mind map by putting your vocabulary word in the center of the map. And then you have branches that connect outward. And all of these things relate to the word, and they help you better understand that vocabulary word. So some of the things that you would include would be a definition of the word using your own words, sentence examples, synonyms, which are words that mean the same thing or almost the same thing, antonyms, which are words that mean the opposite thing, and then you could include related words. And these might be words that have the same root, or these could be words that relate to the same topic. So let me show you an example of what this looks like. I created a vocabulary map for the word evident. And evident is one of the words you'll find on the academic word list. So you'll see here, I put the word evident in the center. And then I started a branch in yellow. And the first thing I did was I wrote a definition, something that is clear to the mind and easy to see. Then I wrote an example. It's evident that the suspect murdered the elderly woman in her home. So evident means clear. So it's clear that the suspect killed this woman. In the blue branch, I wrote the word evidence, and evidence is related to evident. They have the same root, evid, E-V-I-D. And then I wrote my definition of the word, proof of something. And then I wrote an example. The evidence from the study shows that 1 out of 3 people dislike flying. And here evidence refers to proof. So there's proof that 1 out of 3 people dislike flying. Then I had 2 branches in red, and these are both antonyms. And that means, again, that they are words that have the opposite meaning. So I wrote uncertain and concealed. And then I have 2 synonyms, obvious and apparent. And I included all of these elements to help me better understand the word evident. Now, I could even expand to this map. I could include more examples of the word evident. I could include more examples of the word evidence. I could add to the synonyms and the antonyms. Really, there's many ways that I could add more to this mind map. And really, there's no limit to how much information you include on your own vocabulary mind map. You just want to make sure that everything you include helps you to better understand that word. So you can create a vocabulary mind map like I did online. You could do it in a computer program, or you can even just write it in a notebook. And sometimes that's the easiest thing to do, or at least it's the fastest thing to do. But I'd like you to try and do this on your own and create a vocabulary mind map for one of these academic words: analyze, authority, derive, research, or theory. When you finish with your map, please come back and comment below. Let me know if this helps you, or even let me know if it doesn't help you. And please, if you found this video useful, like it and share it online. Cheers.